Well, welcome everybody to Juno's second trunk show. Thank you for coming over and hanging out with us. How you doing today, Juno? Let me say this before we get started. For everyone that supported Juno and her baby Juno this last couple weeks, we really appreciate you. Thank you. And we might touch on that later at the end, but right now it's just too, soon.
Too fresh. Yeah.
Too,
She's back home. I was able to pick her up this morning. But thank you everybody from the bottom of my heart. And I just needed some time out. I'm going to probably need a few more days time out and be quiet. And it's just helping me and Comet to go forward. So anyway, just want to express that you guys, and the other thing I just want to say is I wouldn't have been able to, go through this and give her the dignity she deserved without the help of all you people, everyone out there, whether you donated or just sent love and energy and support. I could feel it. And so that's from the bottom of my heart and from Juno's heart. And anyway, we'll talk about more later, but thank you.
That is beautiful. It's so true. Y'all, it's a beautiful community. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
All right. So Juno today I guess we're going to do this about twice a month now up until the first of the year. And we'll go from there, see how things are after that.
But yeah. If there's interest in how much I can keep up with, and I'm willing to continue doing this. The gem show is coming up. If I knew what people wanted, I could, you know what I mean? I'm just putting it out there that is on the table. So
that is so cool. The gem show, Tucson Gem Show, doesn't get any better than that. Boy, I swear.
Yeah. I don't have to pay. I know I live here. I don't have to pay that extra travel, expenses to stay in a hotel and be on a plane and all that. I'm fortunate to be right here. So
right, so cool. It's the largest gem show in the world.
It is. Over half of all the gems and beads in the world are here in Tucson for the show. And I wonder if that doesn't bring in some of our galactic friends of all sorts,
Absolutely.
So it just kind of fascinates me, the whole thing, because I feel it. Anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me today. I'm a little not present. I'm present.
We got you. We love you.
Thanks.
Okay, so this is the Halloween trunk show, or one of the Halloween trunk shows. Not sure how that's going to go in the future either for this next month and a half.
But we're planning on more, right? I mean,
definitely.
Because I've got a lot of Halloween stuff. So I mean, I've thrown in a few other things, but it's Halloween heavy right now, guys. Just because that's where we're at, and by the time stuff gets shipped out and everything, we're dancing as fast as we can, as they say. So this is one of the first ones that I made when I started doing these mandalas.
So cute.
With the heart. And let me get the ruler out. I don't have all my measurements ready. Pardon me?
I'm burning some sage for us.
Oh, good. Thanks. I did that before the thing. I sage and lavender. So this is like 7 3/4 by about 7 3/4. Okay. And this is $33. And I do these hearts. I'll show you. I think I have enough. Well, it'll show up, but I do them like anything. Hearts are a common request. People really like hearts. So, you can have any kind of colors if there's something that you like along these lines. If you like, this is kind of a popular one. And that is I'm sorry, guys. And let's back up. The way to let me know that you want to buy something, the way to continue the transaction is to email me at my email that's at the bottom of the screen, juno'cs@gmail.com. The item number, I'll give you the item number for this one, is number 34. Okay, and so whoever's email, I can't do it by the live chat. For one thing, I can't see it right now, and the other thing, it takes another full day for it to even post where I can see it.
Yeah.
So it has to go by the email, and whoever emails me first, they get first preference. And you know what I mean. Just to avoid any issues, I got to have some way to keep track, and then we'll take care of the from there. And it's whatever the item price is, and then shipping on top of that. So, and that varies by the item and where it's going. You guys know how that works. So, just wanted to put that out there. So if you're interested in something, or you say, oh, I like this, but I want different colors, or you want something else custom made, this is how you can get in touch with me, junocs@gmail.com.
So awesome. You want to say hi to everybody for a minute?
Yeah, let's do that. I just wanted to get the love going with the heart. So perfect.
Yeah. Well, butterfly kisses healing.
Aww.
Hello. Hello, Perrette.
A real rock for me getting through all this. And, I got to tell her this live on air. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it a little bit. The next day after, and I think it was the next day after she walked out of her body. I was outside and I looked up, and right before I looked up, I said, I would love it if she would send me a butterfly or something as a signal. And as soon as I looked up, there was a butterfly. The next time I was outside the same day, it happened again. And today when I went to pick her up, I sat outside. My friend drove me down there. She was just so gracious because I didn't know where I was going and I didn't need to be trying to drive through, emotions. And we sat outside and talked for a while. And the whole time we sat out there, these yellow butterflies just kept flying around and flying around. And I know that Sue, Butterfly Kisses, has been sending me a lot of energy that way. So I want to acknowledge that. And I also think it's, obviously my precious Juno also. And there were two different types of butterflies. Most of them were the yellow ones. But there was a different one. I'll have to look it up and see what it was. But last week, that same butterfly or that same kind came right up and flew right up to my door, which was very unusual. And then it showed up. That was the first one that came back. So, you guys, we all believe in these signs. And I take that as a good sign. It makes me emotional, but it makes me happy too. So I just wanted to pass it along. And thank you, Sue, and everybody. I think it also was everybody's love, not just any specific person or being. I think it was, I wanted to share that because I think
it's beautiful. It's a beautiful. I love that. Because you ask for signs, you get immediate response. I swear.
I mean, as soon as I looked up, like I didn't even have to look around. It was like as soon as my eyes went above, the ground, they're right there. And it seemed to just come out of the blue. So I was like, okay, thank you.
That spirit is just awesome, man. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Perrette is here. Hi, Perrette. And Chris MK, how are you?
Hi, Sylvia.
Oh, I know. I'm looking forward to all her beautiful items too, Chris. Hi, did someone say shenanigans? Scorpio Mama, Moira D. Make sure I say that. I know. Kayla's here. Hi, Kayla. Lori Hunsinger, nice to see you. Rossi, Fatima, blessings and love to you, Fatima. Wow, all these beautiful people. Jenny Baez, nice to see you. I think we got everybody that I can see. Awesome. And I want to apologize. I was trying to fix the settings to where I can make Juno bigger. I can make myself bigger and her smaller, but I can't make her bigger and me smaller. So let us know. Like I'll try not to keep the banners up and stuff, but we do love to interact.
And I can place things higher too. Here we go. Here's the second one. I can place that up.
Oh, that's adorable.
This one is called Festival of Lights. It's one of my favorite designs. And again, this can be done in, different kinds of color schemes. Okay, so this one is, oops, hang on, guys. 6 inches across. And that is number, is it 18 or 80? No, number 81. And that's $30 plus shipping.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, there's something about that design just touches me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I love all of them, but because they all kind of tell a story. Okay, so drum roll, I got something exciting for Halloween.
Yeah.
I hope you guys can hear me okay. So I have these in a whole bunch of, this is just the beginning of the skulls. Me and my skulls, and I'm not some weirdo. I got into the bone thing from Jin Shinjitsu, and that's one way that we understand the placement of things on the body when someone needs some help. And so that I find skulls and skeletons fascinating because for one thing, you know, we'd be a pile of goo without them. And for another thing, unless you really are trained, you can't tell if someone's male or female or what color they are or anything by looking at a skeleton. It's just a really nice level, you know, we're all the same when it comes down to the skeleton. So here are, if you guys can see the skulls, there's the two eyes, and then there's, I do them with teeth, you know, and then they're down there. So it's each, this is a scarf, and each one has 30 or 13 skulls. There you can see it better, maybe with the dark behind. There you go.
Wow.
There, now it pops out.
Oh my goodness.
It almost looks like eyeballs with the white. Isn't that funny? But yeah, so this is a really cool pink yarn. It's really soft, and it's got, the color is like there's ribbon. It's like ribbon that's woven into the yarn.
Wow, that is so pretty.
Really nice and soft. So that's the first one, and that one is, bear with me guys, I'm working on the head of a pin here and trying to keep all the balls in the air. Okay. Let's see. I've been at this since 5:30 this morning getting everything ready. Plus all week working. Okay, so 81. So this one is the pink, bright pink with ribbon, number 71, and that's $44 plus shipping. So
beautiful.
Thanks. They're so fun. And you know what? When you're kind of like, maybe, you know, maybe we're a little old goth people, or, you know, we kind of like that theme, but we don't want to put it out there like, oh my God, she's wearing skeletons. It's really a fun way to kind of have your, and have your little secret vibe going, you know, and then
emptiness, yeah.
And then if, you know, it could be a conversation piece. I mean, this has happened to me because I wear these, not the ones that are for sale, but I have items I've made for myself, you know, and it gives you something to talk about. There were when I lived in Tucson, the grocery store that I used to go to, there was a girl there that was very prim and proper. You know, I would put her in the very conservative, nice, you know, probably in her mid 30s or whatever. But every now, like at Halloween, she used to wear this really cool skeletons cardigan. So I knew what she liked. So I made one of these for her because it was just really kind of fun, you know, for her to get to you know, get her a little freak on, because she can do it all year round, you know. So this one doesn't, this design doesn't have teeth. It's just an open mouth, but you can see the skull there. So this one, this is a really nice, like a denim blue, and it's variegated a little bit. So it gets a little bit lighter. Here it's a little, you can see that gets lighter.
So pretty.
Yeah. And I do them so that, okay, if you're wearing this, bear with me, guys. Okay, so both ends are a face that's right side up. Okay, so I meet them. You know what I mean? Like I do 7 on one side and 6 on the other, and then they meet, not exactly in the middle of the back, but nobody knows that. So if you're wearing it, one isn't upside down.
That is so cool. Yeah. I remember Juno, when she does this, there's a prayer in every stitch.
Yeah, every stitch is a prayer. Yeah.
If you didn't hear it on the last show, she really does put a lot of work in all of this. It's beautiful, Juno.
Oh, thank you. It's a lot to manage all the threads, and you know, it just seems like a simple thing. If you're working on one little project and you have no color choices or anything, it's really easy. But to have all the, you know, it's interesting. It's fun to play around with. So that is item 75, and that one is also 44. Okay.
It's like a ship's wheel.
What's that?
Yeah, kind of. Butterfly Kisses said it looks like a ship's wheel. Little bit. And then Moira, she wanted to know how much your gloves are.
Oh, yeah. You know, I got them on Amazon. I can post the link afterwards if you remind me. I can't remember how much they were. It's been a couple of years. I know a lot of people have bought them after the fact, but which is kind of fun. Now here, this is a really fuzzy yarn, like a, you know, just like a real cozy. And some, especially if you live somewhere where it's cooler. See, it goes into the pinks. Sorry guys, I'm working on the lighting, but it's
beautiful. So it's pink and purple.
Pinks and purples. Variegate, you know, it just moves back. And again, 13 13 different skulls. And see, there's a whole thing about 13, but that's a story for another day. Let me see. That one is...
We just had a Friday the 13th. It's a really lucky day, actually.
It is. I like the number 13. It's the number of healing in Jinshin Jitsu. It's the safety energy lock 13 is like right by the heart chakra, and it's like love thine enemy. I mean, it's that unconditional love. So this one is number 77. And again, that's 44.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I did not make all of these in the last week, you guys. These are things I've had, you know, I make stuff and I put them aside and okay. So, let's break it up. Let's do something a little different. So I have another fun item. It's not anything I made, but somebody out there, we have some cat lovers out there.
Yeah.
It's a really nice little sterling silver kitty pin. Scaredy cat kind of kitty pin. Let me see if I can I put them on so that you can see them.
What
here, I got some. Huh?
Did you find something? Okay.
Yeah, I got a colored. Here, I'll put this down first. This is another mandala. This is a nice sunburst.
Oh, that's
star,
nice.
and it goes from red all the way out to orange, like a light orange. Let me tell you what that one is before I forget. Let's see. Mandalas, the red to orange starburst, number 55, and that's $40 plus shipping. So, you know, when you get, if you choose to purchase one of these, when you receive them, you can really start playing around and looking at the numbers because there's a whole bunch, there's like numerology in these things. There's like little secrets that you can, you know, you don't have to wait for somebody to tell you about the numbers. You can, it's a fun journey to start to investigate that on your own. So here is a little kitty, little silver. Let me see if I can get here it goes.
Oh, he's so cute.
And he's all sterling silver, and it's got like a tie tack kind of pin back. There we go.
Oh, that's cool.
Oops, sorry guys. Oh my God, this is wow. I want to get your brain working. I'll tell you. Do YouTube backwards, upside down. So yeah, it's one like a tie tack pin, but see how cute he is. He's a little scaredy kitty. Oops.
He's adorable.
Sterling silver. And
that's really beautiful.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's 25.
Oh man, that's
and I'm not even sure where he came from, to be honest. Like usually I remember what, you know, like it was this. It's like no. Okay, so that one is number 68. Okay. And you got the number in this one, right? Did I give you? I got to mark them off here so I
know. Say that number again.
Right. 68 is for the sterling silver kitty.
Okay.
And it's 25. And the starburst is number 55, and it's $40. And like I said, all of these does not include shipping. Shipping is such a thing.
Man. Thinking.
Okay, everybody doing okay? I didn't put anybody to sleep yet?
Yeah, no. It's a nice, chill, relaxing night after the eclipse. It's a really chill energy. It's floaty energy, I think.
Yeah, I'm ready for some chill energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's one of the big pieces of this show. I might have teased this one last time. I don't remember. But this one is item 82. This is a big lotus flower. It goes from like a corally, salmon-y peach into the pinks, then it goes into the purples.
Wow, that is pretty. That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Can't even get it in the camera lens. Hang on, let me measure it, and then I'll see if I could get the... So it's just over 16 inches, maybe like 16 and a half inches across. Oh, yeah, that's the best that's the highest I can get my camera without losing it. But yeah, so it's got a nice little coral scalloped edge on there, and it's got all the petals of the lotus flower.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and it's really nice. You know, like I said, it's hard to get the purples. And it's like you can get purple, but like you take such a quantity. Like this was a whole lot. I can't remember how many skeins to do the dark purple on the outside. So it's a purple ones are really, really special. And I think that's cool because purple is a really special color. Yeah,
it is.
Through history. So, and that one is 160 for shipping.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, purple, royalty color, wisdom color.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was like really an ordeal the way they used to. I won't go into it because it's kind of gross, but the way they used to make that color of the dye for the royalty robes and stuff is just amazing. And it's always been, I think purple and turquoise, I guess I would have a hard time choosing which one is my favorite, but I just love the way the designs come and the textures in this are really cool. Like all the little bubbles and makes it really kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
So, for people who are really into the symbolism of the lotus and this is large enough, you could use it on a round table. It would be a nice centerpiece or yeah. And another thing I do, especially with the bigger ones, like my great big ones, I get really nice push pins, decorative push pins, and they're totally pinned to the wall.
Oh, cool.
So the pins make part of the design. You get all kinds of fun pins, push pins out there. Okay, time for the elevator music in the background.
Yeah. We don't need that. We could do something, talk about something. Let's see. Astrology.
Yeah, whatever we got to do. Anyway, so here, this is all different shades of like light blue and turquoise, and it's the same.
Oh, that's so cool.
This one is like just really makes my mouth water looking at the colors. It's kind of more on the turquoisey color, more scale, and then this kind of gets into a little bit of a light lavender here. But yeah, it's a really pretty blue, and then it goes to white. So nice for winter, kind of like that icy color scheme, and that is item number 76, and that is 44.
Did someone say shenanigans? The item number for this blue scarf or the big mandala that was before it? She can't hear really good. She's out in a soccer game.
That's okay. We're not going anywhere.
I'm sure she'll let us know.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry.
Well, the Lotus Mandala, what was the number for that?
The number for the Lotus Mandala is 82.
82.
And it's 160.
Okay, and the number for this blue scarf is?
This blue scarf
is
76.
76.
Yep.
Okay. So 82 for the big mandala and 76 for the scarf.
Yeah, the item numbers, yeah. And there's still items from the last show that are available. So if there's something that you saw last time and you're wondering, or you watched the replay or something, just email me. I'm not going to show reruns right now because I got enough to do new, each time. So, and here's a nice, if you're into like white here, this is a really lovely soft yarn. This just feels so nice. I mean, I'm pretty sensitive about everything being really soft, but this is like extra nice and soft. So again, cream color, same with the skulls, 13 skulls. And this one is item number 69. And that one is $40. And, if you wonder what the price difference is, it has to do with what I paid for the yarn, So that's why there's different range in some of these.
Very cool. Yes, Leah, we're going to have 2 shows a month until the first of the year. Then we're going to revisit it. But yeah. And you can always
another time. I have a few more, but yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say to Leah, if she sees something you like, and you don't get paid right away, you can always email Juno and line it
I'll
up.
work with you. I will work
Mhm.
with you. Yeah. Yeah. And I also do offer gift certificates like for the holidays and stuff. People want to buy crystals or have something custom made or jewelry or whatever. So this is another really fun yarn. It's a nice soft purple, all these different like really delicate shades of lavender, and it's got sequins in it that are like aurora borealis colored. So it's another fun one.
Oops, what did I do?
It's okay.
All right. I gotta put the numbers in.
That one is number 70, and that one is 44. It's really interesting. I learned that the majority of yarns that I have found anyway are actually made in Turkey. I think it's really interesting to learn about.
Okay. Say the number again for me, please.
Is number 70. Let's see, what do we got? So let's do something different for a second. Let's get a crystal going in here. Don't want anybody getting bored. Oh my goodness. Trying to open tiny plastic bags with gloves on.
Yeah, it's
It's
exciting.
not easy.
I know. It's exciting though to see.
Yeah. So yeah, a little in between here. So this is sorry.
Was it mauve? Was it number 70 mauve? I thought it was the
Yeah,
light.
yeah, it's like a light lavender mauve. Yeah, the color,
Oh.
the light from my camera, or the color is not perfect, but like I
Sorry.
said, I can. If people want to see better colors, I'm happy to take pictures and send them to you. So
Thank you, Rossi. And I didn't hear it.
if you can, let's see. This is a really beautiful raspberry quartz palm stone from Madagascar. Really special. So it's like a rose quartz, but it's a little bit more purpley in color than just being rose quartz. And like I said, let me see. I don't know. We have this little flashlight idea. Let's see if that. I don't know if this is going to help or not. No, it just blows it out.
Mm.
Who would think lighting would be such a big deal?
I know it.
Okay, so I wrote some things down because I found some info about raspberry
Thank
quartz.
you, Rossi.
Okay, so raspberry quartz is a stone of unconditional love and infinite peace. I thought that was really nice. The color is due to inclusions of lepidocrosite, hematite, and goethite, and amethyst. So it always has amethyst, but it could have one of those other three, as I understand the way that was written. It synthesizes the 7 major chakras. It brings attunement to the higher realms, assists in clearing and activating the chakras, harmonizes energy flow, peacemaking. It's good for harmonizing addictions. And it says to recharge it frequently if the color begins to fade by sprinkling it with rose water.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And what's the number for this palm stone?
Yeah, it's called raspberry quartz, and
Raspberry
is item number 7, and it is $25. And I have a few more pieces of that. I don't have them ready for today, but I do have a few more. And like I said, I just think it's so cool that it comes from Madagascar. I think the year I bought it, it was kind of a new find. Yeah, that location or whatever. I'm not saying that it's not the only place.
Yeah.
That kind of, it's just such a different.
You said it was number 27?
No, it's number 7.
7. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. No, thanks for checking.
Honestly, I'm struggling doing a couple things in it.
Yeah, but you're doing more than I'm doing because you're behind the scenes. So just to cleanse our palette, I'll show you guys something that's really cool. And I've got to look up the name. This is a rhodochrosite that is from a mine in Japan. That the mine has been closed. I think it flooded many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody that I know bought. They used to go to Japan. They actually live pretty close to me, and they they bought out a whole bunch from this mine, and this is how he carved it into this beautiful, beautiful heart. This is like really high end rhodochrosite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just love the way he how organically he carves things. You know, it's not just your typical heart.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
so
I just want to share that energy with you guys. I think it's good to put that out there.
I was gonna say, you're not selling that, are you?
Oh no, no, no. That's my.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
You know how I mean, some people have stock. You know,
yeah,
my stones. Yeah, and that one's way too special.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Diana. That was a gorgeous piece. I was saying hi to Diana.
Oh, hey, Diana. Hey.
Commenting on the gorgeous piece.
So this one is kind of like a confetti. That's what I kind of see it. It's a really nice white. This has got. It feels a lot more like a cotton. You know, but these are either acrylic or cotton. If I know that they're bamboo or something special, I'll tell you. I don't always know. But yeah, this has kind of got another cool. You know, if you like things that are looks like confetti, you know, something a little different. So
I really like that.
Yeah, he's fun. So 74, item 74.
Okay.
And that one is 44. Sorry, I gotta mark them off.
It's like a white confetti, right?
Yeah, white with like confetti that's a nice, I think like a marine blue and a little like a rusty pink, little teeny bit of red. Yeah, really like nice organic. It's not like a birthday party confetti. It's a little more mature than that, you know, but it's that idea. Let's see what else is in the bottom of my. Okay, here's another heart. Always got to have hearts.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So here's a nice. Oops, sorry.
Oh, look how cute.
It's a red one with different.
Yeah. Adorable.
The hearts this size, they're all $33, and this is item number 36. I've got some other heart designs I'm working on, but this one, I made a whole bunch of these because you kind of get in the groove, you know, and then sometimes it's easier when you're making a design to just make a bunch of them while you're working on it. So item 36, and that again was 33. How are we doing on time? I don't want
to. We're 20 to 8. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We started at 8 too. Technical difficulties. But
okay, let me put this guy away.
Thank you so much, Rossi.
Okay, let's do something different here. And I don't know if. Yeah, we're going to wing it this time. We have some pictures. I can't show the entire. I can show a smaller version of it, but I can't show the whole thing in the one shot. But I will send it to you. But it's a really cool ghost big mandala or table, you know, for your table kind of thing.
Oh wow,
it's fun. This is item number 83. So it's ghosts. And it's this really nice, chunky, really soft yarn. And it's, let me see if I can get this up higher. It's all ghosties. And they all meet in the center. There. Can you see that, Belle?
Oh my goodness, that's so cute.
Let's do it this way. So they're all, I'll show you a smaller version so you can see how it looks as one piece. But yeah.
So that's adorable.
That's so cute. And it's just such a really nice, soft, chunky. You know, I like to do the fine detail stuff, but sometimes a pattern comes and it's just really, you know, it's well suited to the, sorry,
yes, she is, isn't she, Leah? Leah saying you're so talented.
Oh, thanks. You guys are so kind. So see how it comes together in the center? That's all the little ghost tails all coming together in the center. Yeah. So this is a smaller version of that. This one I don't have up for sale yet, but The bigger one I do have for sale.
Okay, so that was for the big one, 83.
Yeah, and let me let's see, that big one is number 83, and it's $84. And let me see how big it is. But yeah, I just love the way the center of that looks. I just think it's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a fun ghost, it's not a scary, creepy ghost. Not that there's anything wrong with scary, creepy ghosts.
All the ghosts are so nice.
Okay, so this one this is an approximation. So it's 1632. So I would say it's probably like maybe about 36 inches across. So it's pretty big.
It's $82.
84.
84.
84. It's okay.
I don't know why I'm up here.
No, we're good.
84 for this. Yeah. The white ghosties.
Yeah, the big white ghosties. Okay.
Big white ghosties.
Now I have anybody who likes crystal jewelry. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the stone called Auralite 23. Auralite 23, and 23 has to do with the number of different types of minerals or crystals, stone, you know what I mean, crystals that are in it. That does not mean that each one has 23. It means it has 17 at least of the 23 that are talked about. Hang on, guys. Got to get my skeleton gloves on, Got to pull it off. Got to do the whole presentation. So I don't know if you guys can see that. If I do it this way, bring it way down.
Diana's wanting number 83. She sent you an email.
Okay, she's got it. Okay. And if anybody sends me, if somebody else wants another one, email me. I can do another one. Okay. So this is Auralite, Auralite 23. Okay. This comes from their hand mined from Canada's sacred Cave of Wonders, remotely nestled far north of Lake Superior within the boreal, Boreal forest of the Canadian Shield.
Mm-hmm.
It contains at least 17 of the following 23 powerful healing stones: titanite, cacoxenite, lepidocrosite, ahoite, hematite, magnetite, pyrite, goethite, pyrolusite, gold, silver, platinum, nickel, copper, iron, limonite, sphalerite, covalite, chalcopyrite, geolite, epidote, bornite, and rutile. Say that again 3 times fast. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, so it's pretty special. It assists in unimpeded positive intellectual, spiritual, mental, and physical growth, the study of geometry, dimensional space. It heals rifts in groups or families, helps disagreements, helps with the love thyself, and grid for earth stabilization. That's according to Melody. Melody wrote a whole bunch of books about crystals.
And that's Auralite 23. It's from that one place in Canada, in Thunder Bay.
Cave of Wonders.
Cave of Wonders. So
north
beautiful.
of Lake Superior, and it's part of the boreal forest of the Canadian Shield.
So cool.
And it encourages one to recognize the blessings of one's life and relationship with the world. It also makes an excellent stone for spiritual healing. And that's according to Robert Simmons, who's also, he wrote Book of Stones. There's a whole bunch of Book of Stones series. So if you don't mind, I thought I'd read some of this because I think it's pretty interesting. It says it's a new stone of the new consciousness. The stones appear to be primarily composed of amethyst, but they contain a wealth of other minerals as well. Their discoverer had named them Auralite. As with the mineral known as Super 7, there is a unique synergy of the energies in Auralite 23. Auralite 23 crystals are more than 1.5 billion years old. Having been formed during the Mesoproterozoic age, God, my tongue's working today, people. I'm proud of myself. At the time when multicellular creatures first emerged and began to flourish, it has been suggested that meteoric impacts during this time brought rare metallic ores to the surface, where they eventually dissolved and were incorporated into the structure of the growing amethyst crystal, now called auralite. The elements identified by assays use X-ray diffraction, including the following 35, and I'm not going to read them because they're done in their table of elements, and I don't know them all. I read a bunch of the other ones, so you go. The crystals themselves are structured layers of phantomed chevrons composed of 3 base, 3 quartz species. I don't know if that's what it says. Amethyst, citrine, and a rare form of metramicated green quartz. The mineral compounds they contain reportedly include, and I'm not going to go into that again, but I think that's pretty interesting. So it stimulates the higher awareness and telepathic connection with one's guides and guardian spirits. Offers a direct and immediate link to what is called the magic presence, and that's in quotations, in esoteric literature, the self beyond the everyday I that knows one's life pattern and destiny, and which can help one live one's life as an expression of one's true spiritual purpose. In the poetic mystical tradition, this aspect of oneself is so different that it seems like a divine being beyond oneself was known as the beloved of the soul. There's a whole lot more, but I just thought that was really, really fascinating.
It's really special. It really is. It only comes from one mind. Yeah, all those minerals together.
Yeah, one place. As far according to this, now this is not the latest, you know what I mean? This was from a number of years ago. Things are always changing, but according to this, and as I understand it, and for entertainment purposes only. And it says, as a stone of the divine blueprint, and that's capitalized, Auralite 23 makes an excellent stone tool for spiritual healing. Can be applied to any area of the body in order to rebalance and heal through the installation of one's, this is capitalized, pattern of perfection. So it works at the cellular level. If you think about that was coming into being when all those multicellular, beings were just starting to be created. It has that energy.
That's so cool.
So yeah, so this is, and it's done on an elastic band, and it's heavy elastic. So yeah,
it's beautiful.
So that was story time for today.
I love it. I love learning stuff.
Okay, and so that is item number 9, and it's $80. Okay, now let's get back into something else. You guys all doing okay? Did I put in, people? Any questions or?
We are doing good.
Okay, good. And I have, let's show this. And I have some things that I can show some previews, or I can show some things that I don't have the prices worked out for yet. So if you wanted, we can do that just to kind of see.
Okay.
Hang on. And I want to show, I have something big, and you can show yours too. After I show mine, you can show what you found in your mailbox one day. So here is something really, if anybody who likes shades of purple. So this has 14 shades of purple. It's a shawl. And it's got, the yarn has a little bit of purple sparkle thread in it. But it's still really soft. It isn't like the scratchy kind. So it goes from the darkest color at the point. And I'll post a picture of this so you guys will be able to see it. I'll post it on my channel, on my community page. But see how it goes up, and it's all skulls. Again, a really, kind of cool way to wear something that, get your freak on a little bit, but people wouldn't know unless they were really looking at it necessarily. So yeah, this one is hot off the hook today.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I finished this one today, and it's like this. This is how the point comes together. I didn't keep it going because it was going to be too extended out, so that's why it looks, and I think it kind of lays nice this way.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thanks. So yeah, and I just love the gradation. I love to work with gradient radiated colors. And this is another one of those that, you buy the big cakes of yarn and it's got all, and then I have to I take the balls apart so I can work color by color, control where the color is.
Wow.
And you could do it, but you wouldn't come out like some of these that whatever band of that color is, however many rows, took more than one ball of yarn, so there's a lot of ways to play around with the colors the way you put them together. So that one, that's the big daddy of the day. Okay, that is number 93, and it's $250. And again, I do I charge $10 an hour for my work, and I add on the price of the yarn, and that's how I come up with my pricing. So, yeah.
It's beautiful. You said 250?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have yours handy?
I have to put myself on mute for a second.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Do that.
So yeah, and this I have another one that I've done in brown, and it's done in a bulkier yarn, and it doesn't have as many rows, so the price of that one will be less. Let me grab that one and show you guys. I haven't figured out the price yet, but it'll be less than this one. And this is nice, especially if you're not, like, maybe for indoors, you know what I mean? The heavier yarns are nice even if you're outdoors. But this one. This brown one, like I said, I don't have the price yet, but this brown one is item number 80. And this is a nice, again, it's nice and soft. Let's see, get this up here. Get the top going. So there you can, it's got brown with a little bit of, I don't know, I guess it's not really white, maybe more like gray in it, a nice neutral. So this would be really nice to wear for grounding also. I would think with a nice brown color. I always think of grounding with brown. Yeah, this is another really nice soft yarn that lays really nice. So this one, because the yarn is heavier, if you go from the point, the farthest point all the way to the middle of the back of the neck, it's 6 skulls, and the other one is 8. And the reason is just because it works out different with the weight of the yarn. What you got?
I got what Juno sent me. Look how cool. It's a shawl, and it's got can you see what I'm putting
There you
up?
go. There you go. Yeah, got to turn it. It's not upright. They're upside down almost. There you go. There you go. So it's a really nice, the color doesn't really show true on there, but it's a real nice dark purple with a purple sparkle, right, Val? Or blue sparkle, maybe.
Nice sparkles, yes. Got sparkles, little blue sparkle.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Really, it is. So.
Yeah.
I am very grateful. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's the thing. You can wear, you can wear them a lot of ways. You could even, if you're thin enough, you can wrap them around your waist. You can do all kinds of things with them. They're nice and fun and funky. And so I was telling everybody, I don't know yet the price on this one. I have the hours written down, but I haven't added them up yet. So this will be less than the $250 one, but I don't know off the top of my head. And, once you get into the larger things, the amount of yarn it takes really adds up, like the yardage. I wonder sometimes how many millions of stitches I've done in my lifetime. I got to be in the millions by now.
I mean, it's mind blowing. The dedication is just wow.
It's therapy for me, Okay, let's see. Got a few more
Gorgeous,
things.
isn't it?
And I have, this is item 72. And here we go back with white again. Okay, so this, again, it's got the 13. And this is like, that baby yarn that's got that little, like a thread that almost looks like a ribbon in it. It's kind of like, that's what I think this yarn is. So it's nice. It's not as cushy soft as some of, not that it's not soft, but it's not as soft. That which always surprised me that for a baby yarn, you know, you'd think baby yarn would always just be so perfectly soft, but some of the older ones weren't. But yeah, so again, if you like the white scarves, and that one is
It's beautiful.
that one is number 72, and that one is 40.
40.
Yep, plus shipping. Of course, you know, every time I make something new, it's like, oh, that's my favorite thing. Oh, no, that's my favorite thing. Oh, no, that's my favorite.
I mean, my goodness.
And here's
The inventory you have just since 2020, 2019.
yeah, and I had inventory before that, you know, it's just it just keeps growing. So this is a pretty cool yarn. I think this is probably a rayon yarn. It feels like it's a really nice soft, and it's a pretty blue, and it's got like a goldish, like a champagne colored metallic, not quite metallic, but like maybe a ribbon decorative thread in there. So somebody who likes shades of blue, this would be a good. And I'm just hearing this might be good to help someone with throat chakra. That just came through all of a sudden. So, and this one's narrower, you know, a little more delicate yarn. You know, and some like out here where I live, you know, we call a scarf an Arizona overcoat because you don't have to bundle. Sometimes you do, but not you know, typically that's not the case. So that one is number 78. And that one is $44. Okay. Now I have something. This is just something that I've had, and if you know how sometimes things just say, okay, I want a new home, time to go. And if anybody out there is into fairies, I have this little fairy box. The lid comes off, and she's this cool.
Wow.
She's made out of resin, you know. It's not ceramic or porcelain or anything fancy like that.
Beautiful.
It's not plastic either, you know. Yeah.
Right.
And it's got this is item number 79, and it has a nice little container in the bottom. You could put your rings or, you know, your wishes in there or whatever. It's just got a nice, what does it say on the bottom? Veronice on the bottom. And again, this is not something brand new. It's just something that time for it to find a new home. So item 79, and that is $10.
That's so cute.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it. You know, it's like I have so many things, and you just go, okay, sometimes things, time for them to go to a new place.
Yeah.
I showed you that one.
She's in Florida. No, it's never cold there. Unless you just move there. You get a little cold. But thank you, Rossi.
So here's another, oh, sorry guys.
Oh,
And this is a nice blue and purple.
so cute.
You know, I have photo lights and everything, and I tried putting those up, and they're too bright. It's like Goldilocks, you know. This one's too bright. This one's too dark. It's too dark. One of these days, we'll get it figured out. So this is item number 33, and it's $25, and it is about just under 8 inches across. Another one, you know, even maybe more in the masculine colors, not necessarily, but sometimes people like things that are a little more in the dark colors. But so that's pretty much what I had queued up for today.
Okay.
I'll show you. I'll give you a couple of teasers for next time if you want.
Okay. I think it's been a lovely show. Thank you for showing us everything. Hi, Viviani.
Oh, hey, Viviani. I saw her on with John Binney. She did a great job.
Yes, she
with John
did.
Binney, didn't she?
Yeah.
She's going to be a star pretty soon. She
Yeah.
already is a star.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, I think I'll keep my other ones for you guys to see next time, but I've got more goodies, but I hope that whetted your appetite for some Halloween fun, and This is my favorite time of year. You know, I feel like I can
Yeah,
get
we'll
out
be
all my
back.
fun stuff.
Yeah, and we'll be back. What, about 2 weeks? We'll definitely
Yeah,
come
keep
back.
watching our community page, both of us. If when we're going to do it again, we'll be sure to post it too.
Yeah. And thank you everyone for coming in and hanging out and just being the beautiful soul you are. Thank you. Thank you, Juno, for being the
Oh, thank
beautiful
you.
soul you are.
I love you guys, and like again, you know, this is just an expression of my gratitude, and just really thankful for everybody. And thank you, Valerie, for keeping me going and running the show and all that stuff.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. All right, guys, we will see you soon. We'll be back in a little while. Everyone be safe out there.
Love you guys. Stay
Love
calm.
you.